Batman, Santa Claus, Silent Night, issue number 2. That's right, folks. If you haven't seen the first review I did, or you haven't read this book, what if Krampus came to terrorize the DC universe? What would that look like? Would it be fun and silly like the book implies? Probably. What if vampires were at the disposal of Krampus and Santa Claus had to come out of hiding, just appearing once a year to help Batman and the Bat family take down this son of a bitch? You know, what would that look like? It'd be pretty cool, actually. This book's really fun. I dig it a lot, and it's continuing to impress me. So this issue opens up where we left the last one. We see Krampus kind of vanishes away after having like some weird goo spit out on Zatanna. We also see that Santa Claus is going to take her back to his workshop, and as he vanishes, he leaves like a gift and a present behind for them. Damien instantly thinks it's a bomb, but Dick's like, no, it's a toy. Santa leaves toys. But it's actually a message. But there's too many people around them to truly investigate what it is. So they're going to head back to the Batcave. So they head back to the Batcave. Krampus is like, finally, my plan is together. I will destroy all of it, and Christmas will be ruined. And finally, I'll be free of these evil voices that are plaguing me. And you're like, yeah, you will, Krampus. That a boy. You do what you got to do, my man. That's pretty sick. Rock and roll. We're back at the Batcave. We open up the present behind, and it takes us back to a memory of Santa Claus and Krampus's past, where we see they're kind of working as a team. There's a couple of kids that are like interrogating one lady trying to steal like her pig, and Krampus is like, you naughty children, you've been bad. You cannot have that pig. I will eat you. And as Santa shows up, he's like, Krampus, don't be insane like that. It's okay. We should just teach them a lesson. And Santa like delivers like a toy doll to the girl that's protecting her pig. And he's like, it's okay if they learn their lesson and not to chase people around and like threaten to kill their pig. Maybe next time we come back, they will get a toy. And the kid's like, I swear we'll be good. We'll be really good. I promise. So it's like a tag team from Santa and Krampus to like work together to teach the kids a lesson. Be better. But like the whole like thing kind of makes Krampus feel weak. Where he's like, I don't like this. I feel like I need to like be angrier. But when they come back next time, everyone's like, ha ha ha, silly Krampus. He's not scary. We should just tell him to go away. He's a baby. He's not going to do anything. But he gets kind of a little too scary, a little too intense. So he's threatening some kids, saying he's going to like kill them and attack them. And we see like the modern day version of Santa Claus now like appears back in like a message to talk to Batman and the Bat family. He's like, this is where I messed up with him. You see, I thought he was going to do something dangerous and kill these kids. And with that, I took one of like our powerful touchstones that we used to banish creatures to the monster danger realm or whatever the hell. And I banished him there. But it turns out the kids were okay. And he was just like doing like he needs that fear to be distilled into him in order to be his full of self. And I didn't see that. So then I banished him and I couldn't find a way to take him out. But now he's found a way to escape and he's going to plague the world because of my issue and what I did to him. That's really funny. That's really cool. A good use to like take that classic story and kind of update it to the DC universe. I dig it a lot. You also see that all of this was possible because of the events of Night Terrors. Do you remember Night Terrors? Insane, because Batgirl's like, you know, recently we all crossed over to the Nightmare Realm. It's like, yeah, probably weaken the defenses, meaning Krampus is able to escape through this touchstone to come back. That makes sense. Santa's like, he's been in a void of madness for like a century. There's probably so much more going on in him than we realize. So we need to find a way to fight him off. And the Druid will return tonight. We have to find a way to kill them. Batman's like, we'll handle those. We have friends that can help. You keep getting Zatanna together. And when you have everything available, then you come back to help us. That's pretty cool. You're like, oh, I thought this was like a Batman-centric book, but we're getting pretty crazy with the people we show up in here. So we cut back to Bludhaven. The Druog are hanging underneath a bridge. They see another one of them approaching. They're like, what? One of them? The colony was apart. She comes now. She sounds wrong. What is it? She's screeching, and they're all like, that's not one of us. And she throws a light bomb at them, and that is where we see that Miss Martian was pretending to be one of the vampiric creatures, and she threw a bomb at them to lure them out, and she starts flying away just enough where she can escape, and that is when she's about to be attacked, and some arrows fly into her, and Green Arrow and Black Canary are here to help out, and I'm like, wow, we're covering a lot of bases. Miss Martian's in this book now, Green Arrow and Black Canary are in this book. So now that we kind of lured like a big horde of them away, we need some supersonic stuff that's going to knock them down because they have weird hearing. That is when we have Black Canary just send a bunch of them to the ground, and then Green Arrow just fires a bunch of arrows. And I'm like, hell yeah, brother, that's pretty sick, dude. I love it. I love it so much. It's pretty fun. Then we cut back to the moors of Scotland, where Krampus is like walking through a puddle, and then he just sees like a rock. He's like, I have the power. I will unleash you. Then come here, my sweet creatures, my wakened warriors. You will be free. And you see like a bunch of like winged women in like a cave, and I'm like, what is the part of the lore that has this? I don't know. Angels, I guess? I don't know. But I'm like, okay. Krampus is unleashing an army of Scottish lake dwellers that are like winged warrior women. Fury? Fae, maybe? I don't really know. But I'm like, okay. That's my guy. You do it. We cut back to the fight with the heroes. You know, Batman and Robin show up to help out Canary and Arrow. Everything's looking pretty damn toasty. They have more of them incoming, but that's when it's like, nope, that one's too fast to be one of the, vampires. So what is it? Batman's like, oh, it's him. I knew he'd hear about this, and that is when Superman crashes down. He looks really upset, and he's like, you never said that you knew Santa. And he's just like, why wouldn't you tell me you knew Santa Claus? That seems like really cool information. Like a man so shaken up by the idea that Santa Claus is alive. I kind of love it. And that's where the issue ends, and I'm 100% sold on this book. So silly and fun. Now the larger DC universe is coming in to help. That's really cool. We get some interesting backstory to Santa and Krampus, their weird relationship, which I appreciate seeing that. But then it's just like fun Batman stuff. Like, hey, we have a message. We have to talk about it in private. We're going to have people help us destroy vampires. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. It's pretty sick, okay? It's pretty sick. So, Batman, Santa Claus, Silent Night, issue number 2. I am going to give an 8 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.